And I didn't have the audio up either. So we are here. Had a little audio and video problems to start there. A little late getting on the floor. Starting for the Indians with the serve here. An ace to open things up. Starting at right back is number 20, Abby Cruzan. She gets a point and an ace to start things off for the Indians. And another ace for Cruzan. At right front, number 14, Abby Weigand. At middle front, number 25, Ada Kripe. At left front, number 11, Lexi Cruzan. At left back, Shanna Judd, number 15. Middle back, Taylor Malott, number 9. And then a kill for number 14, Abby Weigand. And another service point for the Indians. Makes the score 3-0 here early in set number 1 for BPC. You're going to see a little bit different numbers for BPC. We'll talk about that as we move along. We're wearing our October pink jerseys. Nelson with the sets, and then a miscommunication as a point falls for Cruzan again. Starting for BPC at right back is Audrey Hood. She actually started right front, and then another one falls. 5 straight points and another ace for Cruzan. Audrey Hood started right front, and then Daisy Crow was middle front. Left front was Callie Kramer. Left back was Abby Nelson. Middle back was number 4, Presley Brandt. And right back, number 14, Kendra Ford, who was actually started for the libero, Gracie Havens. That was another point on a hitting error. And then a receiving error makes the score 7-0. And a timeout on the floor just like that for BPC. This game being brought to you on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH by Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community's needs for personal and business banking as well as home and agricultural lending. It also has a great trust department. Stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. F&M is a member FDIC, equal housing lender. And Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all BPC athletes good luck this season. So Cruzan with 7 straight service points to open this contest. Goes back to serve again from the middle of the floor. Crow with the receive of serve. Nelson's there. It's going to be pushed across by Kramer. It's going to be hit on the far side by number 25, Kripe. Crow sets Kramer. It's received again by Judd. This time middle on the kill is going to be number 11, Lexi Cruzan. It's her second kill and another point for the Indians. Oh, they said that was out? That was not out, but I guess we'll take it. So a point for the Spartans as Hood had to serve. Kramer there to receive. Brandt sets to Nelson. Nelson's going to push it across. Set near side on the hit was number 14, Abby Wangen. It's dug by Nelson, set across and out of bounds on a passing error. Side out to Lewiston. So once again, it's BPC and Lewiston here. Nelson, Crow's going to send it across. A nice little overpass. Deep and out of play that time. On the hit was Abby Weigand, number 14. And it's a side out for BPC. Gives them their second point. Crow's serve. Dug by the libero, McKenna Johnson. And a hit there by Judd. We bumped across by Sierra Shannon, who's in the contest now. She's wearing a different number. Set middle and deep and out of play on a hitting error by number 11, Lexi Cruzan, the middle hitter for the Indians. 8-3 is the score. BPC starting to close back in. The bump and pushed across. Nelson is there. Now there's going to be a little communication, but Shannon's going to push it across. Johnson going to back set, and it's going to be over on another passing error. It makes the score 8-4. Daisy Crow has a couple service points now for the Spartans. That's deep and out of play, just barely out. And a side out for the Indians. Checking in to serve for the Indians will be number 16, Kaylee Schubert. So Schubert will be back to serve. On the floor for the Spartans is Nelson, Kramer, Shannon, Hood, Crow, and Havens. Short serve into the net is a service error, and it's going to go possession to BPC. Back to serve will be the aforementioned Callie Kramer. She wears number 6. She had been number 9, if my memory serves me correctly. She had been. But on these pink jerseys, the numbers are a little bit different. So she is wearing number 6. Nice deep serve, but to the left and out of play. Service error for BPC and a point for the Indians. And back to serve will be the libero as Lexi Cruzan takes a seat. McKenna Johnson will serve in her stead, and that's going to be deep and out of play. And checking in to the front row, number 20, Abby Cruzan, checking back in. So one Cruzan for another Cruzan. The two middle hitters. 10-6 is the score. Toss and serve by Nelson. It's going to be pushed across on a free ball by Lewiston. Kendra Ford's going to hit it across now. She's in for BPC. Cruzan hits deep. Crow is there. To the net it comes, and Nelson had to go all the way to almost under the net to get it, and she stepped across. So a point for the Indians. It's 11-6. Back to serve is number 15, Shanna Judd. And that's in. A kill for Sierra Shannon. For BPC and a side out. And the serve now will be Presley Brandt. She started and has made it through the rotation to come to serve now. Nice serve. Going to come to the net, and then I think they're going to call Ford in the net. Didn't really see him say a number, but they did say in the net. So a point for Lewistown on the side out. Crow, Nelson to Ford. Ford hits it into the net. Another point for the Indians, and a service point for number 9, Taylor Malott. Looks like a little bit of a late rotation change there. And that's going to be a service error as it hit the foul pole. And a serve now coming for number 14 now, Kendra Ford. She's number 31, I believe. Let me look and see. Number 31 most of the time. And there's a blocking error on the hit by Kripe, excuse me. She gets to kill Daisy Crow with the blocking error, and it's a side out for the Indians. Daisy is there for the serve receive. Back set goes to Kramer. She's going to push it across. Set near side to number 14. That's Weigand. And then bad communication as Nelson should have been the one to get it. She thought Kramer was going to get it, though, and then neither one of them really got it. Nelson served, went to the last second to try and get it, and it's going to be a side out, 15-8. It's Cruzan back to serve. It's Abby Cruzan. She served several to start. Hood's going to push it across on a free ball. Set near side to Weigand. And it's going to be dug by Brand on a overpass. Weigand again going to hit. This time it's going to go off Havens. Nelson's there. It's going to go to Daisy Crow, who's going to send it across. And she gets the free ball to fall. She has done a very good job sending a couple of those backwards bumps right above the net, almost like a kill. That dropped right about the 10-foot line. Back to serve will be Audrey Hood now for BPC. And a service there. Is going to send it back to the Indians. 16-9 unofficially is the score. It is. Back to serve for the Indians will be Abby Wiegand. And a little trouble for Kramer, and then more trouble for Brandt, who had been in position to get it if Kramer hadn't got it. Then she had to try and track it down. Wiegand's going to take the point, and it's going to be 17-9 in favor of the Indians. Hood's there. Nelson. Crow, that's deep, but Johnson's there just inside the back line. There's a nice attack. It's going to be dug by Hood. Crow's going to send another one across. Johnson's there. Set by number 5, McKenna Johnson. There's 2 5s out there, actually, I think. Unless I can't read one of the numbers. No, it's number 9, excuse me. Taylor Malott. And the hitting error sends it out of bounds. So Johnson is the libero. Malott is the setter. She's wearing number 9. His number's not the easiest to read. As Crow goes back to serve, and she serves it out of bounds. 18-10 is the score now. Back into serve is number 16, Kaylee Schubert. Her second time through the rotation. Short serve. Hood is there, an overpass. Middle, Hood, Nelson. Hood's going to bump it across. Johnson's there. Malott sets back row, and it's out of play, a hitting error. That was number 14, I believe, Wiegand on the back row attack. So back to serve will be Callie Kramer, number 6. Deep. Middle it goes. Crow's there. Nelson's going to put it across. Malott sets. Looked like Lexi Cruzan was going to get it, and then she realized she didn't really have a chance at it, and number 15, Shanna Judd, just was not prepared. It'll fall and give Kramer a service point for BPC. 18-12 is the score. Near side it comes to Judd. Nelson's there. Now Crow sent it across, and Johnson wisely let it fall out of bounds. It's 19-12 now as McKenna Johnson picks the ball up, and back to serve this time will be Lexi Cruzan as Johnson takes the seat. And Cruzan serves it right into the net, and Johnson comes right back on the floor. Abby Nelson back to serve for BPC. They've got 13 points and unofficially just 3 service points. There's been a lot of rotations here in this one. Abby Nelson is on her second serve. She throws it like it's going to be a jump serve and then does not jump to serve it. Cruzan bumps it across or pushes it across. Now Malott's going to set near side to Judd. It goes into the net, a hitting error, and it's 19-14. Nelson gets a service point for BPC. Has not been a whole lot of service points at all scored since the 7 in a row to open things for Abby Cruzan. Deep serve this time, received. Malott bump set. Nice attack by number 14, Abby Wiegand. Give her a kill. And a side out for the Indians. 20-14 is the score here in set number 1. JV contest between Lewiston and BPC. Crow on the receiver serve. Hood's going to bump it across on a free ball. Malott sets middle to Abby Cruzan. It's dug by Shannon. Crow's going to send it across, and it's going to fall in. They let it go thinking it was out of bounds. They were wrong. Daisy Crow's going to pick up the kill. Crow was going to throw it to Sierra Shannon and then realized if I threw it where I thought I was going to throw, I was going to hit Abby Nelson right in the face, so she let it fall to the floor instead. Shannon's serve is going to be pushed across. Kramer's going to go an overpass. That could have been hit right back. It was not. Now Wiegand is going to hit it again. Kramer's there again. Forward, double hits it, and a side out to the Indians. Checking back in will be number 25, Ada Kripe. Back to serve the setter, number 9, Taylor Malott. 21-15 here in set number 1. Goes to Hood. Nelson sets middle to Hood. She really mishit it. Got it with just her fingers, but it fell in front of the defense. So it worked to her advantage. It's 21-16 now. And back to serve will be Kendra Ford. As Hood got the kill there. Malott sets near side to Kripe. Ford's there. Nelson's going to push it across. And that is Abby Cruzan with the kill on the overpass. She gets her first kill, and she'll go back to serve. Lexi Cruzan will come back to the front row middle. Cruzan serve. Crow is there. Nelson, bump set. Kramer tries to get there to push it across, can't do it. That makes it 23-16. Another point for Cruzan. She's got 8 here in set number 1. Another serve short. Crow sends it across on the overpass. Malott. Lexi Cruzan. Havens is there. Now Abby Cruzan's there as Crow pushed it across. Wigan sends it across. It's dug by Havens. Now Hood. Malott to the net. She's going to go to Wigan again. This time it's Presley Brandt, and it goes out of play. A kill for Wigan, her third. And it is set point for the Indians. Daisy Crow can't control the serve. It goes into the net. Nelson tried to dig it out of the net. Couldn't do it, and that's how set number 1 will end, 25-16. In set number 1, we'll take a break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School as we are in between sets 1 and 2. The Indians picked up set number 1, 25-16. This game being brought to you by M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to finish your new home or to replenish an old one, stop and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at mbfurnitureiinc.com. You can also call them at 309-772-2111. And Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking, they can take your product down the road near or far and also offer top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. Second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BPC Athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41 south of Prairie City, or call them at 309-775-3333. And McDonough District Hospital Athletic Trainers and MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to Spartan student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. And MTC Communications, having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2021. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, phone service, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. So just about ready to get underway here with set number 2, 25-16. The score of set number 1. The Indians coming out on the top side of that. So we'll be ready to go here in just a couple moments, as Audrey Hood will start things off for BPC. And it's an ace to open set number 2 for the Spartans. Audrey Hood, who's had some pretty good spurts of service here this season, has an ace to open set number 2. And BPC has a lead for the first time tonight. That time it goes off of number 4, Mackenzie Bunting, who's in the contest, and number 24, Maya O'Brien, sends it across. Now Crow's in the middle. She hits it into the net, and it's a hitting error and a side out to the Indians, as they pretty much have a completely new squad on the floor now, including no libero. Back to serve will be number 27, who I don't even have on my roster. See if I can figure out who number 27 is, folks. I'm sorry. And double hit. These numbers are so small on this original sheet that I was given, I can't even read to see who they are. I don't have a 27 at all, so I don't know who that is. Daisy Crow with a kill. Put 27 up above. She gets a point. Daisy Crow gets another kill. It's her second. And she'll go back to serve for BPC, but the score knotted at 2s. That's Bunting, I believe, number 24. No, O'Brien, excuse me. Shannon, who's in the game, gets the hit there. It's pushed across by Malott. She's the only player that's played both games so far. O'Brien now from the left side. Nelson pushes it across. Malott sets middle this time to number 18, Gracie Taylor. It's dug by Nelson. Kramer's there. Back row to number 27. Then Malott near side to O'Brien. And she's going to get a kill. And a side out for the Indians. They retake the lead 3-2. Must be Cowboy Day here today, as we'll show you the student section during the varsity contest. Sierra Shannon. O'Brien is back serving now. And that goes off of Crow. A kill by number 4, Mackenzie Bunting. And it is O'Brien serving. She gets a point. And it's 4-2 Indians here in set number 2. Short serve. Kramer tries to come in and get it. Can't do it. O'Brien's going to get a second point and a second ace. 5-2 is the score. O'Brien back to serve one more time. That one's short again. Hood's there. Overpass. O'Brien's going to bump set near side to Bunting, who hits it deep and out of play. A side out for BPC. Back to serve will be Callie Kramer. Callie has one service point thus far in the contest. Her first service of set number 2, however. Short serve. Dug there by Abby Bainter. Knocked across by Bunting. Nelson sets far side to Ford. It's dug to the net. Malott now back to number 16, Schubert. Malott again. O'Brien, nope, that's not O'Brien's number 27. And then a running attack just to try to get it over the net. Hits the net and then falls out of bounds for number 4, Mackenzie Bunting. And it's 5-4, a service point for Callie Kramer. Bump set, near side to Bunting. Off the block of Shannon. Nelson going to push it across to Shannon. Nice attack actually by Bunting. Crow's there on an overpass though. Now another overpass right back, and then back again. Schubert with the hit and the kill. I do believe that's number 16. I'll wait and let her turn around. No, it's number 18. Gracie Taylor, excuse me. She'll get the kill. And a side out for the Indians. They lead 6-4 here in set number 2. It is Schubert coming in now to serve for the Indians. She replaced Abby Bainter, number 7. And she goes right into the net with it. Side out to BPC. Abby Nelson goes back to serve for the Spartans. Abby Nelson, the setter for BPC, is the server now. Floater as Bunting receives it. Back row attack by number 27. Ford's going to push it across. Schubert's there. Malott. Middle it goes. Kramer was there. Hood now on the attack. Out of bounds on an overpass. And a side out to the Indians. Going back to serve will be number 18, Gracie Taylor. Lexi Cruzan checking in now. It's a short serve, a let serve. Hood's there to grab it, gets it across. Malott now sets middle to Cruzan. She's going to hit Kramer on a dig. Abby Nelson sends it across. Malott a bump set to Lexi Cruzan again, off of Kramer. Nelson a bump set. Ford's going to bump it across on a free ball. It's out of bounds, but they went and got it. O'Brien did. Now Bunting's going to hit it. It's going to go off the net and then fall. And a kill for Mackenzie Bunting. And a point for number 18, Gracie Taylor. Another let serve. It's going to fall. And a point for the Indians. You've heard me say this if you watched very many of these games this year, but let serves are like the hardest thing in the world to try to receive, I would imagine. Crow is there on the serve receive. Hood pushes it across. Malott sets Lexi Cruzan on a bump set. Kramer digs it. Crow's going to try and get there, and she does, but can't do anything with it. Goes out of bounds. A point for the Indians. We'll give Cruzan another kill on that. That gives her 3. Schubert gets another point, or Taylor gets another point as well, excuse me. And then a hitting error results in another point, 11-5, as Gracie Taylor now has 4 straight service points here. Crow, Nelson. Hood's going to just push it across. Cruzan to Malott. And it's going to be a foot fault as Bunting went under the net. Side out to BPC. Back to serve will be Presley Brandt. Brandt serve, nice serve. Taylor's there. Malott sets near side to Cruzan, off the block, and it'll fall. Hood was there for the block, but it went off her hands and fell in front of a diving Kramer and Brandt as Cruzan gets another kill, unofficially her 4th. Back to serve is Bunting, number 4. It's deep, and Brandt trying to wait till the last second to see if she should hit it or not. Decided just a little bit too late. It's an ace for Mackenzie Bunting. And it's 13-6. And that serve went right into the net. In fact, it barely got the net. Back to serve will be Kendra Ford for BPC as Bunting takes a seat. It looks like number 13, Ella Hootman, comes in. And it goes off of number 17, Madison Scrogum. As Ford gets an ace. 13-8's the score. O'Brien tries to just push it across on a little tip, but it doesn't work. It's a hitting error. Ford gets another point. passing error results in another point for Ford. And BPC closing the gap now, 13-10. Taylor's going to come back in, replacing number 17, Scroggum. Taylor, nice pass that time to Malott, middle to Cruzan. She goes to Ford, and Daisy Crow is going to somehow get that across. And I think that's technically a kill because she actually bumped it. Even if it was over her head when she bumped it. Taylor, another nice pass to Malott. Going to come near side to O'Brien. Bryant's going to go to a diving Brandt. Crow puts it across. Cruzan now on the hit. Ford's there. Crow's going to send it across. Malott now near side to O'Brien. She's going to hit deep, and it's going to land in the deep corner. Presley Brandt was way back. It looked like it probably was going to go out of bounds. I kind of thought it was going to too, but it fell right literally behind her. And back to serve will be the setter now, Taylor Malott for the Indians. They lead by 3, 14-11. Malott's serve is out of bounds, side out to BPC. Back to serve now will be Audrey Hood. Kendra Ford has 4 service points to lead the Spartans. Hood has 1. There's a nice serve. And Malott put a fist up. What are we calling here? Okay, Malott is going to get a kill, I guess. And a side out to the Indians. I'm not sure what the officials were talking about there. Might have been an illegal substitution or rotation. They've subbed so much. I don't know if they for sure know who is coming in where for who for what. They've done so much subbing here. Subbing in volleyball is not necessarily the easiest thing in the world to do because you have to sub for the person you sub for, and it's kind of crazy. 27 back to serve again. She served earlier, has 1 service point. 15-12 is the score now. I've switched so many people, the officials having a hard time keeping up on what the rotation should be or what the position should be. Crow's going to get it across one-armed. Malott's going to set middle. Nope, left side. That's number 17, Scroggum. Malott to Bainter, who put it across. Crow's now is going to go over. Going to set middle this time to O'Brien. Hood's there. Again, Crow's going to send it across. O'Brien, Hood again. Nelson to Crow. And, yeah, she got into the net. I thought she did. Daisy Crow, a little overzealous, gets into the net. Just a side out. 16-12 is the score. O'Brien back to serve. Short serve. Havens is there. Nelson just going to do anything she can with it, gets it across. It's a hit by Taylor. 27 with the dig. Malott to number 13, Hootman. And she can't get it across. A side out to BPC. Bunting's going to replace Hootman now. And back to serve for BPC is going to be number 19, Daisy Crow, as Brandt takes a seat and Sierra Shannon checks in for BPC. 16-13 here in set number 2. We didn't let the substitution happen. The officials have to give the sub or tell the sub they can go in, and didn't quite let that happen on the other side. Near side it comes to Bunting. Bunting's hit is dug by Hood. Nelson with a bump set. Goes to Kramer, who pushes it across with the bump. Malott now middle to Taylor. Taylor dug by Hood. Nelson's going to push it across. 27 is back there. Now it's going to be a free ball. Crow is there, and Kramer and Nelson run into each other, and it's going to be a side out. 17-13 now is the score, and back to serve is going to be number 15, Shauna Judd. And into the net it goes. So back to serve will be Callie Kramer, number 6 for the Spartans. 17-14 Indians is the score. Back row attack coming for Judd here. She gets it across. Kramer is there, and it's out of bounds. Back to serve will be number 18, Gracie Taylor. Lexi Cruzan checking into the front row for the Indians. So it's O'Brien, Judd, and Taylor in the back row. Malott, Cruzan, and Bunting in the front row. As they've done so many substitutions, I've said this a couple times, they're just having a hard time keeping track of who's supposed to be where. This game being brought to you by Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief, a weekly edition mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All of this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. And Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's Pizza offers something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Taylor's serve is in. Oh, BPC got one given to him right there, I think. That sure looked like it was in, but well, they did call it in, I guess. No, they didn't call it in. 18-15. A little discombobulated are we here tonight with the substitutions going on. Nelson's back to serve, and it's out of bounds. So side out as the Indians go back to serve again. 19-15 they lead. And Bunting with the service error. Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better than you. Isn't that how the song goes or something like that? Sierra Shannon's going to go back to serve now for BPC. 19-16, BPC trails by 3. Back row attack by Judd. Kramer is there. Nelson to Crow. It's blocked by Lexi Cruzan. First block of the game, I believe. And it's a side out for the Indians. They lead 20-16 now. And Malott's going to go back to serve. I don't even think the coach knows who's supposed to be serving now. They're going to put Abby Cruzan in to serve, which means she doesn't have a setter, or Shauna Judd is going to be the setter, it would appear. Less than impressed, it looks like she is about that. And Cruzan's going to get another ace, her 9th point, 4th ace. This game also brought to you by Hensley Grain in rural Bushnell, as Hensley Grain has a long family history of taking an active role in Bushnell Prairie City School District and especially Spartan athletics. Crow with the hit as Cruzan got into the net. Good luck, Spartans, in 2021, and enjoy this fall campaign as Crow gets the side out for BPC. Ford goes back to serve now. Serve received by number 13, Hootman. Cruzan caught that and threw that, and she knew she did it. She just grabbed it and threw it down to the ground. 21-17 is a kill for Cruzan, and she goes back to serve now. It's her 5th unofficial kill of the contest as number 17 takes a seat. It's Grogum. And an ace for Lexi Cruzan. 22-17, make it 23-17. They have the score. Must have missed a point there, folks. Sorry. So it's 23-17. Indians with the lead and the serve. Game being brought to you as well by Good Hope Gardens, located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope. That's just east of the North Elementary School. Open April through October, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 10 to 4 p.m. For all of your fresh produce needs, be sure to follow their Facebook page for daily updates. Currently, they have pumpkins and other fall goodies available. Grover and Mary Jo DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. We'll take a short 15-second break here as well.
I would say that one of the most rewarding aspects of being an obstetrician is being present at the delivery of a baby. It's mostly a joyous occasion, and it's just so much fun to be a part of that.
And we're back, waiting on the serve. Cruzan's next serve. As Nelson's going to push it across. Cruzan is there. Malot's back in the game. Taylor now on the hit. And then Havens and Brandt miscommunicate. And another point. Make it set and game point as Cruzan got another point there. The Indians have a chance to win it right here. Hood. Crow's going to go and push it and can't get it across the net. And that's how set number 2 will end. 25-16, 25-17. The Indians get the win here in JV competition. We'll take a short break and be back with some stats in just a moment here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
The thing I enjoy most is that we take care of a wide variety of people in our community. I see infants through teenagers and mothers and fathers, and I really enjoy that.
I feel honored for those patients to have chosen me as their provider to begin with. So when they come in, I definitely have to show them respect and try to take care of them the best way I can.
I would have to say that is the most rewarding part of what I do, making a difference in people's lives, taking care of the women from puberty on through postmenopausal stages and seeing them go through the phases and stages of life.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. Real quick, some statistics. 9 service points for Abby Cruzan, including 4 aces. 5 kills to lead all attackers for Lexi Cruzan. Wigan had 3 herself. For BPC, 4 service points for Kendra Ford, 2 for Daisy Crow, along with 2 kills. 2 points for Callie Kramer as well. Hood and Shannon each had a kill also. Maya O'Brien had 2 kills. Kripe had a kill. Abby Cruzan had a kill. Gracie Taylor had 4 service points and a kill. Abby Wigan had a point and 3 kills. Lexi Cruzan also had 3 points, and an ace to go along with her 5 kills in the game's only block. Mackenzie Bunting had a point, an ace, and 2 kills. And Taylor Malott had 1 point and 1 kill. For BPC, Abby Nelson also had a service point. And Audrey Hood had a point and an ace to go along with her kill. That's how the stats rack up here on the postgame show, brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out TSSR Game Time Live events presented by MDH live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. So we'll take a break here, and we will come back with varsity action here in just a little bit. Don't forget, that is a different stream. So subscribe to our Hewlett Public Pro LLC YouTube channel And make sure to catch the varsity game. It'll be about probably 15 or 20 minutes or so. See you then.